I was going to very briefly mention one detail that we saw in An Adventure in Space and Time. I just wanted to see what the truth was to this and clear it up. There's in the scene where Verity Lambert tries to convince William Hartnell to be the Doctor. You're there, Waris Hussein is there. Is there truth to that? Were you privy to the casting of the first Doctor?
Yes.
Fantastic.
That's exactly what happened. Mark Gatiss did a lot of research when he was writing the screenplay, and I really admired the way he approached it, because there was the idea of making a drama about the making of Doctor Who, and we didn't want it to be like they'd done a drama about the creation of Coronation Street at ITV, and it was all about how it came about, and it was all about people in boardrooms talking about it. But what happened with Mark was he dramatized it, and he chose to focus on William Hartnell and his involvement with the Doctor Who situation. So with me, it was in the drama, I sort of, as I said earlier, I've sort of established as already being at the Beeb and in quite a good position. But actually, that was not the case. But I was able to help Mark in certain details about what actually took place. What he had got right was the business of casting. Verity and I sat and had to think of who we wanted to play, and she had thought of various other actors, but William Hartnell was the one she focused on. And at that time, he had not made any television at all. He'd done a lot of feature films playing sort of secondary lead roles. He was well known for that, a classic being Brighton Rock, I think, was one of them. But anyway, to persuade someone like this to do this, which was a series, in itself took a bit of doing. And I was a part of that casting process with Verity. And as in the drama, we did, that's exactly what happened. We went and had dinner, and the man was watching us with a beady eye, wondering what the heck. There's this woman opposite me and this Indian, and what am I saying yes to? I mean, it's a comedy in a funny way, and we were in a Chinese restaurant. I think he was even puzzled by the food he was eating, because he was a very the thing about William Hartnell, he was died in the Wool Bridge, and he's a Second World War stalwart, you know. He stood up with and fought for the country, and that was England to him. Suddenly being given this opportunity to work with these odd people was an exercise for him, but he resolved it, fortunately. So the casting was very much on our part, and we were lucky to get the people we got. I mean, don't forget that William Russell had been established already in a TV series, I think, playing Lancelot. It was a series, some medieval drama, and so you know, but we were there, and I was in on it, and very much a part of the creation of this show. That's why, unlike directors that follow, and in most dramas, unless it's a single drama, in most series, the directors were many, and he is therefore part of a system, and there's no individual vision on his part. He becomes amalgamated with the show. I mean, today you cannot possibly name any of the people involved on successful series, you know, such as these hospital dramas, Holby City, or whatever. The shows themselves have a lot of visual impact to the audience, but no one can remember directors. We just come and go. We're anonymous.
Of course.
Unless you're a very obscure interest like me and Josh, where we're willing to hunt down a director from a TV show that was nearly 60 years old.
Yes.